unaware of my gaze. Light as a spring day, she danced across the floor with the grace of a butterfly in her golden slippers, unaware of my gaze. It's amazing what a man will do for the warmth of a kiss. It's amazing what a man will do for a warm kiss. It's amazing what a man will do given the choice, unaware of my gaze. It's amazing what a man will do given 7 steps. 1 step closer to the light, 2 steps closer to the truth, 3 steps just past his pride, 4 steps closer to inner beauty, 5 steps learning to love, 6 steps being a friend, 7 steps is where it begins, unaware of my gaze. It's amazing what a man will do given 7 steps. 1 step closer to the light, 2 steps closer to the truth, 3 steps just past his pride, 4 steps closer to inner beauty, 5 steps learning to love, 6 steps being a friend, 7 steps is where it begins, unaware of my gaze. When you can't stop the music beating in your soul, confiscating all of the cataclysmic possibilities, subject to confiscation in all circumstances, unaware of my gaze. The seizing of someone's heart, the transfer of a beating treasure, a private property for public use. It all starts with a single step, unaware of my gaze.
When falling is in control, unaware of my gaze. When she catches my eyes, the memories filling up in my eyes, unaware of my gaze.
All the times I fall up, she never has a chance to see. Light as a spring day, she danced across the floor with the grace of a butterfly in her golden slippers,
Unaware of my gaze, unaware of my gaze.
unseen factors exist. The little lies we do tell ourselves, they do without remorse, kill us. Yet we no longer feel pity for our soul, subjected to friction each day. Unseen factors exist. We do build up callous to life, the blinders we wear, hide the dreams we erase. Soft kisses become foreign, dead language no longer spoken. A true serum would surely wake us from this nightmare. We do build up callous to life. think society, tears on a river, never turn back. And though they're never turning your back on who you are, the hand of fate fighting your karma each day. Wicked truth just beyond your vision. Simple faith is needed for just a split in reality. The invisible force of the wind in my sail, unseen factors that really do exist. An invisible force stronger than Hercules. Don't take my word for it, try to jump and see how high you get. Find the invisible force for the people you love. You can't see the love, you can't hold the love, but you know it's there. It is something that you can't put in a box, no recipe that can be found. It is even stronger than gravity. It's amazing how many have faith in love when so many are being crucified for having faith. Maybe it's bigger than a play on words. Being honest with others starts with yourself. Find your truth when you find your soul. Unseen factors that really do exist. Waiting, what is it exactly that you're waiting for? Grand adventures don't wait on you to make up your mind. The secrets of the universe wait just outside your fingertips. Breaking free from who we have become to becoming who we can be. Take my hand and I will remind you how to fly. Are you so weak and timid that you have become a scarecrow? What will you let rule you? Your fear of sinking, your fear of swimming, your fear of living. Take my hand and I will remind you how to fly. I will let none of those fears rule me. Instead I will choose to be ruled by my courage, purpose, honor, and strength. I will hold my mud. Take my hand and I will remind you how to. Resting in the shade of the oak tree, dreaming of deeds undone by the light of the moon, dilating the doors of her soul. One last dance with my Belladonna. One last dance with my Belladonna. Drop of casting a spell of love in the shade of night. Everyone knows Belladonna translates to beautiful woman. One last dance with my Belladonna. Reading poems by the light of celestial comets, each particle pointing away from the sun. Draped in the lavender shades of purple, a Victorian ball gown, waiting on love, caressing each curve of her appealing motive. Each heartbeat slower than the last. Each heartbeat slower than the last. One last dance with my Belladonna. Each heartbeat slower than the last. One last dance with my Belladonna. One last dance with my Belladonna. Just waiting on one last dance with my Belladonna. You'll have to excuse me, I know you don't really know me. I will only take a moment of your time. I promise it wouldn't cost a dime. I have an argument I need to settle with myself. I know you don't really know me. Is it agreement or compromise that we should come to a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, or family member, a friend or a colleague, handled with care, respect, and understanding? Master the art of communication. I know you don't really know me. I wish I could remember when it all started. Memories are a funny thing since they only come from your own perspective. Is it possible somehow we started out on the wrong foot? Somewhere deep down I felt like I knew you. It is possible we make these mistakes without even knowing it. Do you feel as though we are seeking harmony or chaos? Becoming conscious of our world would be a good start. I know you don't really know me. Here's a concept I'm responsible for, the actions my hands make. Here's a concept I'm responsible for the words that come out of my mouth. Here's a concept, I'm responsible for the commitments I make. I know you don't really know me. Surely we must have met somewhere along the way. Maybe you're just someone I met in my dreams one night. Is it possible to have meaningful conversations with people that we think we know? The complicated equations of mental intercourse, you'll have to excuse me, I know you don't really know me. I will only take a moment of your time. I promised it wouldn't cost a dime. I know you don't really know me. Searching for divine rocks all around the world. The devil's language can be found in the reflections at the bottom of many deep wishing wells. The irrelevant question of where all the answers can be found is right in front of your face. Do you think junkies, whores, and dealers are born? A reality that you just can't face. Searching for divine rise all around the world. The devil's language can be found in the reflections at the bottom of many deep wishing wells. The irrelevant question where all the answers can be found is right in front of your face. Do you think junkies, whores, and dealers are born? A reality that you just can't face. Take off a cigarette a day, you can't get back. Do you realize every day that you drink yourself into oblivion is a day you can't get back? Do you realize every time you shoot that dope, smoke that dope, take that dope, makes you a dope? Just another day you can't get back. Many of us are gonna have to die before you get the hint. You know, deep down in your dreams, we keep on having this same conversation. We keep on having this same conversation. We keep on having this same conversation. A reality that you just can't state of things as they actually exist, as opposed to an idealistic, a notional idea of them. Although you continue to question my reality, a reality that you just can't face. Exist.
Renewing life not for granted, never under
soul.
Last moon bourbon going down so slow, I can't wait. The last moon bourbon going down so slow, I can't wait. Hidden behind the hangover of the next day, time slipping through my fingertips faster than she did. Slap my face every time I step over your grave. Never enough alcohol to remove the stain of loving you. The last smooth bourbon going down so slow, I can't wait. It's just a rhythm to a sad heartbeat. It cannot silence yesterday's harsh tune, or bring a different sun into the moon. A velvet stream, an amber lure, the bottle promises a gentle cure. So smooth they whisper, sip it slow, a liquid solace for the world below. Amber glass and a warm slow pour, promising peace on the kitchen floor. A velvet curtain, a golden mask, taking the sting out of the task. It slips down easy, smooth as silk, softer than memory, white as milk. Whispering lies that the ache will pass, drowning the ghost in the bottom of the glass. The last smooth bourbon going down so slow, I can't wait. Hidden behind the hangover of the next day, time slipping through my fingertips faster than she did. Slap my face every time I step over your grave. Never enough alcohol to remove the stain of loving you. Smooth bourbon. Faster than she did. Slap my face every time I step over your grave. Never enough alcohol to remove the stain of loving you. Trust running over waterfall, lost to the deep blue. Watercolors fade to black cast and black and blue. Heartbeats of the rhythm to the beat. More gypsy whispers you just can't hear. Trust running over waterfall, lost to the deep blue. Watercolors fade to black, cast in black and blue. Heartbeats of the rhythm to the beat. More gypsy whispers you just can't hear. But the fire burns out when the bottle is dry, leaving the truth beneath the lie. The slow going heat, however fine, cannot rewrite one single line. It chills in the chest, the dream breaks through. It will never change yesterday's blues. The regret still sits in the same old chair, and the morning light finds it waiting there. The last moon bourbon going down slow. Slap my face every time I step over your grave. The last smooth bourbon going down so slow, I can't wait. We'll never change yesterday's blues. Burns out when the bottle is dry, leaving the truth beneath the light. That slow going heat, however fine, cannot rewrite one single line. It chills in the chest, the dream breaks through. It will never change yesterday's blues. Come lay with me in the tall grass. Together we will rediscover shapes and passing clouds. Something that has been forgotten or ignored for way too long, before our shadow disappears altogether. The sundial of our future, letting go of the past. Come lay with me in the tall grass, where the sun's last embers gently pass. A velvet green beneath the sky's wide dome, in this quiet field we find our home. Measured sunsets on the horizon, lasting but a short time. What mark on a sundial is the point of wanting to be an adult? Exchange for the priceless moments of a lost childhood. Come lay with me in the
the tall grass. So close your eyes and breathe the air. Forget the world and all its care. Just you and I where the tall grass sways, lost in a piece of these shared days. The warm sun on your skin, washing away any doubt, stepping away from the time we knew the song of each bird, the power of your hand flying as a plane out the window of a car. At what point do we put away childish things that make us who we are? Come lay with me in the tall grass. The joy of a knock at the door. Can you come out to play? Replaced by a sadness of I'm sorry they no longer live here. Come lay with me in the tall grass. Imagination lost to rooms full of toys. Imagination lost to paychecks. Imagination lost to square boxes. Imagination lost to no more haunted houses. Is imagination lost to no more sticks that are swords? Just come lay with me in the tall grass. Longing for the freedom of slipping on flip-flops, the happy sound of slapping your feet as you walk down the street. Lost times of I am never gonna wear shoes. Come lay with me. There is much more to life than death and taxes. How can you follow the yellow brick road when all around you is black and white? Come lay with me in the tall grass. Let's watch the trees dance to the music of the wind. Let's make a whistle out of a blade of grass. Let's play tag that can easily turn into hide and seek. I wonder how many times that has turned into a soft kiss. Come lay with me in the tall grass. The earth beneath, warm and deep and true, holds the ancient stories old and new. Here we are, part of the turning earth, witness to every flower's rebirth. Has all your time passed when you answer the front door? Will the coin land on heads or tails? We have all been given a choice before our shadow is lost, before it walks on its own. Before I go away, come lay with me in the tall grass. Has all your time passed when you answer the front door? Will the coin land on heads or tails? We have all been given a choice before our shadow is lost, before it walks on its own. Before I go away, come lay with me in the tall grass. Before I go away, come lay with me in the tall grass. You always know it's coming when you can feel it on the back of your neck. Look at that power, the cedar and pine, bending their backs in a thunderous line. Over yonder in the deep hollow, where the yellow flowers grow, the river is roaring, a dark rushing vein, drinking the sky in a torrent of rain. That's the real heart of nature calling. You always know it's coming when you can feel it on the back of your neck. Look at that power, the lightning lightning sharp fracture, breaking the hold of a quiet still pasture. Something to ponder as you wander yonder, where the bright marigolds glow. It's the breath of the mountain, the deep rumbling ground, where the oldest of voices is finally found. That's the real heart of nature calling. Not in the silence, but in the wild crash, in the flash of the wind, in the lightning's lash. It shakes off the dust of the civilized mind. That's the real heart of nature calling. Bite down on the bullet when you receive the hair of the dog, leaving the comfort and pretense behind. Look at that power, it's time to surrender to the raw, rugged soul, the ultimate sender. The heart is awake, the wildness is calling. That's the real heart of nature calling. Behind. Look at that power, it's time to surrender to the raw, rugged soul, the ultimate sender. The heart is awake, the wildness is calling. That's the real heart of nature calling. Bite down on the bullet when you receive the hair of the dog, leaving the comfort and pretense behind. Look at that to surrender to the raw, rugged soul, the ultimate sender. The heart is awake, the wildness is calling. That's the real heart of nature calling. To the raw, rugged soul, the ultimate sender. The heart is awake, the wildness is calling. That's the real heart of nature calling. In the stitched and worn out pockets, 1,000 roads have stopped at dead ends. One held the grit of an ancient forest, where the forest protected his dreams while he slept in the wind's gentle embrace. The phantom weight of a lover's promise, a word long since worn thin as cotton. The world once strong and new has become frayed and gray. What story does the empty pockets of a vagabond keep? The prodigal son you pass on the street. What story does the empty pockets of a vagabond keep? Why are you surprised that he's bitter as a coal? A black and blue reason for every season. The wind whistles through the frayed corners, a tune of what could have been and what was not. A ghost map of towns that spit him out, where the kindness of strangers was a coin he never found. But sometimes when the light is just right, the shadow falls across my face. I think think of the lost boy, and I know some things once seen remain the same. What story does the empty pockets of a vagabond keep? The lines on his face are maps of streets not meant for play. Stories of 100 doorways at the close of every day. The vagabond's pockets are a hollow space, a memory of what was but left without a trace. They hold no coin, no key, no photograph, only the dust of miles upon his lonely path. Within that quiet fabric-lined despair is the feel of hands that once were small and fair. The scent of fields he ran through wet with dew, the echoes of a mother's soft "I love you." Of course this would be great if any of it was true. What story does the empty pockets of a vagabond keep? He has seen the darkness in his soul. His pockets once held lovely stones and polished glass, little treasures of the boyhood that would pass way too fast. Now they hold the space where those things used to be, a void of what he chose to lose to set his spirit free. And so when shadows lengthen on the lonely road, he feels the lightness of his unburdened load. His empty pockets are a vow, a testament to keep the true wealth of his journey buried quiet and deep. You don't see the boy any longer, he has grown into a man. Every once in a while when I look in the mirror, I'll see him standing there. What story does the empty pockets of a vagabond keep? A man who is dangerous on the edges, seldom will he miss a beat. He's the quiet one at the end of the bar, a whisper of thunder in the distant beat of his heart. He sits with his back to the wall, a watchful king, and in his stillness the shadows cling. His smile is a ghost, a flicker and gone, like a matchstick burned out before the dawn. He speaks in a low, deliberate tone. If you're looking for a hard time, you've come to the right place. With a history of secrets he's claimed as his own. His hands are at rest, but they tell a tale of a strength that has weathered some desperate gale. A fine line of scar on a knuckles crest is a small, cold reminder of a dangerous test. The lost boy you pass on the street. What story does the empty pockets of a vagabond keep? The prodigal son you pass on the street. What story does the empty pockets of a vagabond keep?
At times there are no signs of poetic justice.
just the dirty jobs that we are tasked to perform. No help to be found, waiting at the door. Maybe the ferryman we speak of is you and I. This is the pain we carry. In rooms the sun forgets to touch, the curtains drawn against the day. I sit beside the ticking clock and watch the light within decay. This is the pain we carry. The hands that smooth the linens white or rock to cradle's gentle swing are quiet now upon the quilt, frail butterflies with a broken wing. This is the pain we carry. A history in every line, in paper thin and fragile skin, of laughter shared, of battles fought, of all the worlds that she has been. Her gaze drifts to some distant shore beyond the limits of this room, as memory paints forgotten scenes within the gathering gloom. This is a pain we carry that we seldom share. Dignity that is lost when an intimate act that can bring about blood, sweat, and tears. How I wish I could give it all back. This is the pain we carry, that we seldom share. I lift the glass and hold the straw, a simple sip to ease her thirst. My movements measured, slow and soft, until this gentle storm has burst. I smooth the silver, thinning hair, and whisper words against the air to calm the restless, weary soul and soften the edge of her despair. This is the pain we carry that we seldom share. There are times when she's lucid, spontaneous moments of mental clarity, meaning communication and awareness. There are times when she looks right past me. This is the pain we carry that we seldom share. No grand adventure is this task, just patience in a quiet space, to offer comfort, warmth, and grace, a final loving, steady pace. This is the pain we carry that we seldom share. For in this slow and sad farewell, as life begins to fade from view, the greatest gift is simply this: to be there, present, kind, and true. This is the pain we carry that we seldom share. Good night, Mom. Have sweet dreams.
Love may be one of the most complicated formulas that people expect to be easy. Easy love, 1 + 1 = 2. I fell into the gravity of you. I was navigating shadows, kept my blinds drawn tight, just a creature of the habit, living in the quiet night. Had
my schedule mapped in black and white. Then you walked in unannounced and brought the light. Now my coffee tastes different and I'm waking up too soon, trying to remember the words to a different tune. I fell into the gravity of you, and it feels like the daylight shift. Everything I knew just started adrift. It's too good to be true. How I fell into the gravity of you. Used to be a cold, empty room. Now I'm blooming in the afternoon. Oh, it's too good to be true. I fell into the gravity of you. I fell into the gravity of you. I can't believe I fell into the gravity of you. My friends all say I'm looking different, got a foolish kind of glow. They ask about the change, but there's really nowhere else to go. I'm dismantling the defenses, watching them fall down. You're the quietest storm that ever came to this town. Used to fear the speed, now I'm loving how we move, stumbling into a perfect kind of groove. I fell into the gravity of you. I fell into the gravity of you. And it feels like the daylight shift. Everything I knew just started to drift. It's too good to be true. How I fell into the gravity of you. Used to be a cold, empty room. Now I'm blooming in the afternoon. Oh, it's too good to be true. I fell into the gravity of you. I fell into the gravity of you. I'm looking for the catches, I'm looking for the break, but the more I look for faults, the more I realize what's at stake. It's a quiet realization, not a thunderclap or scream, that I'm actually finally living in the dream. I fell into the gravity of you. I fell into the gravity of you. Yeah, it feels like the daylight shift. Everything I knew just started to drift. It's too good to be true. How I fell into the gravity of you. Used to be a cold, empty room. Now I'm blooming in the afternoon. Oh, it's too good to be true. I fell into the gravity of you. I fell into the gravity of you.